Hey guys, hey girls, hey boys. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Mari, also known as MariiiBajariii here on YouTube. Hello, welcome to my channel. I know you're probably like, what the hell, like why do you have a mask on? But let me take this off for you guys. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a mask makeup tutorial. So I know not everybody prefers to wear makeup under their mask. Sometimes I don't even wear makeup under my mask, but we are in 2020, unfortunately, living in a pandemic, and wearing masks are the new norm. So I sometimes like to wear makeup because I'm so used to getting glam or having makeup. Like, makeup is my expression, like makeup is my art, and no matter what, nothing's gonna stop me. So I wanted to do like a quick and easy mask makeup tutorial because there are days where obviously I have to go run some errands, we have to wear masks, but I also want to just do my makeup because it just makes me feel good, and I just love putting on lashes. So I was like, why not share with you guys a quick and easy mask makeup tutorial. And this is the look right here. I'm gonna show you guys how I get the makeup to last under my mask, because I know when you put a mask on, it kind of just wipes it all away, but if you do it a certain way, you can kind of get the makeup to last a little longer. And in this video, I also mention my tie-dye mask. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you already know my website. But if you guys would like to find out more about my tie-dye mask, I would say stick around for the end of the video where I talk about them and mention them. So yeah, if you guys like to see how I got this makeup look right here, how I make the makeup to last under my mask, then I suggest you keep on watching. But before I start this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you get notified every single time your girl posts. And without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Alright you guys, so I started off by filling in my eyebrows using my Benefits Precisely My Brow in the shade 3.5. So I kind of just like to follow the shape of my eyebrow, just making sure I fill in those sparse areas. And always remember to be gentle when filling in the brows, because if you press too hard, they'll look too, what's it called, like too dark, and it just doesn't look that nice, in my opinion, for myself at least. I don't think I've done like my eyebrows on camera in a long time, so I'm doing it now. But I still need to film like an in-depth eyebrow routine. It's just, they're not the best right now, so I'm just gonna slightly go over what I'm doing. So now I'm going to take a concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. And this is where it makes the brows look very clean and defined. But I just put some concealer on my lids, and then I'm going to take this concealer brush. This is just by BH Cosmetics. It's very old. This is like one of the first few brushes that I got when I first started doing makeup. But once I get stuck to something, I kind of stay with it for a long time. So what I'm going to do is pretty much just clean up the brows. I first like to spread out the concealer all over the eyes, just so it's not all packed up under the brow. And then I pretty much just like outline where my brow goes, like so. And then I'll kind of just blend it out a bit with a brush, especially on the outer and inner of my eye. That's where I kind of get like darkness, so I want that covered for sure. And then just follow where your brow curves. And then sometimes I'll even come out kind of far, so it's like there's a line right here. So when I blend it out, everything just blends nicely, especially with the other side. And then I'm going to carve out the top of my brow, like so. Okay, so this is what makes my eyebrows look like they have a nice shape, because without concealing them, they're kind of just like there. But when I go in with the concealer, you can already just see like a nice carved brow. And then if you see this side, there's still a brow there, but this one just looks a lot cleaner. So then I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. Okay, so now that you guys kind of see where it's kind of carved out, you see the lines going on here. So now I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush, and I just use this to blend out all the areas where I still have some concealer showing through, just to blend it into the skin. So honestly, this makeup look, since we are wearing a mask, everything's going to be kind of focused like on the eye area. Only because, I mean, when your face is covered, you don't really see the rest of it. So we're gonna put very minimal on the face and focus it on the eyes. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I still have some like wet concealer on my lids. So I'm gonna go in with my Lash Mercier translucent powder just to set the eyelids because they will get creasy and oily if you don't. So I'll just pack some on the lid. And then sometimes I like to pat a little whatever's left over on the brush onto the eyebrow just to give it a more softer look. Same thing here, pack it on, put some up here. Okay, so before we do anything on the face, you do want to prep the skin. I also like to prep my lips because I don't want them to get dry. So I like to go in with my Laneige lip sleeping mask. And I always like to use a good lip mask when doing my makeup so that by the end, they're still hydrated and not like crusty. So that's the lip mask, and then I go in with my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright under eye cream and just put that here. So especially with wearing a mask nowadays, like you really want to take care of your skin because wearing a mask can definitely take a toll on your skin. Especially I noticed like I would get breakouts right here because the mask is just not letting you breathe or your skin breathe. So really make sure you're taking care of your skin and hydrating it and doing whatever that you can, but don't overdo it because it also could be too much for your skin. So of course, under eye cream and then some moisturizer. This has been my new go-to, the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. So I just take like a pump and then literally that's all you need to put all over the face. This stuff is so good and very inexpensive. You can get it at Target, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever they have drugstore skincare, CVS. It's so freaking good. And don't forget to moisturize the neck. And then a little on the forehead. I don't like to put too much on my forehead because I already get pretty oily up there, but whatever I have left over. Okay, so we're almost done prepping the skin. So after I did my lotion, I'm gonna go in with some sunblock. I know our face isn't really being exposed because we have masks on, but no matter what, I just made it a habit to put sunscreen on. So I use the Elta MD SPF 46 sunblock for the face, especially the forehead though, because that part isn't covered. So make sure you are putting sunblock up there and then all over. Sunblock is the new primer in my opinion because I rarely use primer anymore. My skin is looking very hydrated now. So what I like to say now is skincare first and then makeup, because with great skincare routines and just keeping your skin fresh, it'll make your makeup application a lot more easier. So now we're gonna go straight into the face. So with this look, since we are wearing a mask, our face is kind of covered, but you do want to kind of cover up like your under eyes because those kind of like show through a little bit. So I'm not going to be using foundation in this look. I'm just going to be using concealer. So I will be using my e.l.f. Medium Peach Concealer, and what I like to do is kind of just put the concealer right here and also on the side of the eye. I've been doing this new technique because I noticed that it makes my eyes lift and look a lot brighter rather than just highlighting the whole area. And then I also go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in the shade Medium Peach, and I kind of just like put a little bit of concealer all over just to even out the skin tone. I know my face is still going to be covered with the mask, but I just get a better vision when I have my whole face covered, or like, you know what I mean. So you can either just do no makeup under your mask, or you can be like me and put a little bit, because you never know if you're gonna take it off, or at home you just want to look cute, you want to have your makeup done. So this is me. Do you? This is me. So what I'm gonna do is just take my Morphe Beauty Sponge and kind of just start by blending out the outer area, and I'll let this part up here sit a little bit because when I let it sit a little longer, it gives me more coverage. I'm just used to doing that. So just put this concealer all over the face. And this concealer is very lightweight. It gives good coverage, but it's lightweight, so that's what I like to use. So I don't feel like I have a whole ton going on under my mask. And then I'll move up to this area and blend out the concealer under the eyes. And then sometimes I tap off the excess onto my hand if I feel like it's too heavy. But you guys can already see right here how this concealer technique really just lifts the eye. And then move to this side. Tap off the excess. And then whatever's left over on the beauty sponge, I'll kind of just tap it on the forehead. I don't like to put too much product on my forehead. Okay, so now that I have my base on, I'm going to go in and set my under eyes. So I'll go in with my Lash Mercier translucent powder. And using that same beauty sponge, just make sure everything's blended out. And then just take that powder on the sponge and press it into the skin. For me, what I noticed, you don't want a sticky base because if you put on your mask and it's sticky, it's probably just all going to smear and put it onto your mask. So make sure you really set your face with powder, because if it's dry, it's less, like, I feel like it's not going to stick to your mask as much as it would if it was still dewy or tacky. So really make sure you're setting your makeup. So I only set under my eyes and my nose area with my Lash Mercier translucent powder. But for the rest of my face, I like to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the shade Fair Light. And then I'll also just use my sponge for this because I feel like it really just gets in there with the powder. And I'll kind of just pounce it on the face like so. And then I'll go in with the brush after to blend it out. And the brush that I'm using is a Morphe MB2 brush. And I like to touch my face just to make sure wherever it's tacky, I'll put some more powder. And then for my forehead, I use like a smaller brush because that brush might be a little too big. So I take a Luxie 512 small contouring brush and just use that same Maybelline powder, dust the excess off, and then just put some powder on the forehead. So now for some bronzer, just to bring some like color back into the skin, I'm gonna go in with like a angled contour brush, taking my Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I really like to focus like on the forehead area because this is the area that shows the most since the rest of the face is covered. So you can really just bronze your forehead. And I just put a little bit onto the cheek area, nothing too heavy. And then whatever's left over, just bring it down the neck if you like. It's so hard to do like a very minimal makeup when we're used to doing like full face glam, or it's just like different because now we can't really go out and show that, you know, because we're so used to wearing masks now. Anyways, I just get an angled brush like this flat one right here and just put a little bit of bronzer, nothing too much because again, it's covered just a little bit. And so that's pretty much it for the bronzer. Now I'm gonna go in with my Benefit California blush using a Stippling 204 brush from Urban Studio. Just pat some here, nothing too heavy. And then I put some a little bit on the forehead. Now for some highlight, I'm going in with my MAC Oh Darling highlight using a Morphe M510. I put very little on the cheekbones because again, you're not really gonna see it, but I focus it more on like the forehead area and also on my brow bone because that's where you're gonna show the glow. Like literally this area is the only thing showing when you have your mask on, so put the work there if you want to show your skills, if you know what I mean. Put some right here. Give yourself a little sun-kissed eye look area. So for this look, I would usually just finish it off with some mascara and call it a day, but there's some days where I'm feeling a little extra, I want to put on some lashes, show them what I'm all about. No, I'm just kidding, but if I want to put on some lashes, then I'll do so. So for this video, I'm going to do some lashes, but we'll get to that after. But before I put on some lashes, I like to go in with some more Benefit Hoola bronzer using a Morphe M533 brush. And just put some of that into the crease. Not too much of a whole eye look. Obviously, you could do a whole eye look if you want, but just for a quick running errands type of makeup, mask makeup, this is what I usually go for. Okay, just apply this into the crease. Nothing too precise, just kind of just put this bronzer all over the eye. So for me, when I put on lashes, I like to line my eyelids. So I'm going in with my NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm not gonna do anything too special, just make a line on the lash line for the lashes. Once the eyeliner is pretty much all dried up, I'm going to go in with some mascara and eyelash curlers. So I'm using my Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. First, just curl the lashes. Alright, so now for the lashes, I'm going to be using my Beauty Creations Insta Famous lashes. These lashes aren't too dramatic, but they give you that cute little dainty look. So I'm going to be using these and using, of course, my Duo Clear Glue. I literally cannot use any other glue but this one. I've tried so many and they just don't work the same for me, but it's a love-hate relationship because I know some people like it, some people hate it. It's crazy. I wasn't feeling good before filming this and I was like, let me just sit down and film a video, and I'm like starting to feel better. I don't know if it's just doing makeup or like just talking to you guys. Not really sure, but it's working. And to apply it, I'm using this Dynasty Cosmetics lash tweezer. Also, a tip for putting on lashes if you guys have trouble, I like to get a mirror, look down at it, and then place the lash on top, because when looking like this it kind of just gets confusing. But the best way I like to do it is just to look down at a mirror and then just fix the outer corner and the inner corner. I'm telling you guys, this technique is a life changer. I literally taught so many people how to do their lashes using this technique. It helps so much. And I know it looks a little messy right now, but we could easily just go back with some eyeliner and fix it up. Okay, so since this one got kind of messed up with the glue, I'm just gonna go back into the liner and just go over it. Now to set my brows, I'm going in with my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is like the best eyebrow product of all time. But first, I like to brush up and then across. So this is like the best product ever because it gives you that very feathery eyebrow look, what gives it more of a natural look, and that's the eyebrow that I love. So if you want some feathery brows, natural looking brows, highly recommend this clear brow gel. Alright, and then usually I'll debate if I want to set my face because it kind of just makes it tacky again, but I'll do very little. So I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Just very quick mist. I like this one because some setting sprays have like a thick spray where it gives you like a dewy look after and you feel a little tacky and wet on the face, but that one just gives you a nice mist and your face is still pretty matte. So lastly, for the lips, I don't like to put any lip product on because again, if you're wearing a mask, that's definitely going to transfer onto the mask. So I just go in with more of the lip sleeping mask or chapstick, whatever it may be, just to really keep my lips moisturized under that mask. But I don't like to put too much of it because again, if it's glossy, it'll go onto the mask. So I recently started selling tie-dye masks. I live for tie-dye. I have so many different colors. I have a pink tie-dye mask. I have a teal tie-dye mask, and I'm releasing new ones, which is like a neon green one. I have some orange. I don't have them all with me right now, but I have some. I'm also going to be releasing like a charcoal black, like ash gray mask because, you know, you want like a little vampy vibe. You got that going on. Yeah, I have so many different tie-dye masks. I'll have my website right here, which is shopMariiiBajariii.com. I also have Nike tie-dye socks that I just released and some pop sockets if you want a little stay blooming MariiiBajariii merch pop socket. I have those. I am selling them for $8. So if you guys would like to purchase one, I will have it linked down below. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in because I have so many different masks and I've actually sold out already 3 times. I haven't really mentioned it on my channel, but more so on like my Instagram and TikTok, and people have been loving them. So if you haven't heard about it, now you know. I'll have it linked down below, and right now I'm currently sold out, but by the time I get this video up, hopefully it'll restock, but if not, it'll be restocked by this week for sure. So let me show you guys how it looks with the mask. As you guys can see, the main thing about this makeup look is literally your eyes and your eyebrow. Like you still look put together. You could tell you have some glam on. The rest of the face is pretty much covered, but for me, makeup is like my favorite thing. It's like a habit for me. It's a routine for me. I couldn't just stop it because I feel like if I stopped, I don't know, I'm so used to doing makeup, so I cut it down a little bit, but let me take this off now. But yeah, I pretty much just wanted to film like a easy makeup look for a mask and also something that lasts. Like, I've worn a mask for quite a long time, for a few hours straight with this makeup look, and it honestly lasts. Like, I feel like the only thing that does get a little hot is this area. Like, it gets, because everything's covered. No matter what, if you're wearing a mask, all right here is going to get pretty hot. I feel like the key to a good makeup look for a mask is very minimal products, but also like make sure you set your products, because if not, the tackiness, the liquid is all gonna transfer to your mask. So again, you don't have to wear makeup when you wear a mask because some people just don't prefer it. Sometimes I wear makeup, sometimes I don't, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick and easy mask makeup tutorial. So yeah, that is all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you'd like to see in the future. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to mine and Angel's channel, which is MariiiBajariii and Angel. Link will be down below. Stay blooming, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.